Hey, what's up you guys, it's Caboose bringing you another Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath video, and today what I got for you guys here is going to be a video that's going to detail everything you need to know so far about Aftermath and this DLC. There's some people out there that are a little bit confused on what this is all about, some people who might not know all the information that's out there in terms of what's going to be included, and just overall giving you the rundown on everything you're going to be getting and everything you should be expecting on May 26th when Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath drops. Now, before we get into everything, I wanted to ask you guys, of course, if you could leave a like rating on the video as it shows your support, and I would really appreciate it. So if you could leave a like, that would be awesome. And with that said, well, let's jump into this. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to go over here is what's seen on the WB Games FAQ. This is something that you can go ahead and see yourself. And by the way, all the stuff that I'm going to be referring to here in this video is going to be linked in the description box below, so long as there is a link for me to provide it. Some of the stuff I'm going to go over in the video is through a fact sheet that I received as an asset from WB Games. But overall, a lot of the stuff here you can read for yourself in the description box below. But to go over it, an obvious question, but to go over it anyways, when is Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath going to drop? That will be May 26th. This is, however, going to be a timed drop. So for some people, it might end up being May 27th just because of the way that time zones work. I know it's an unfortunate thing. If you've been familiar with the way that they've released some of the DLC characters, some people unfortunately do get them a day later technically, but just to avoid some people doing certain things on a certain console to get content early, they have a timed release to then avoid all that and to make sure that everyone plays at the same time. It's also really important to mention that that date, May 26th, is the release date for the game to come out digitally. This is not going to be a physical copy of the game that you can go out and get in stores, obviously, due to everything currently going on in the world. However, a physical copy of the game is going to come out at some point in June, but only be limited to the Americas. I'm not entirely sure if it's going to end up coming to Europe, and I'm not entirely sure when that would be, if that is going to be the case, but just keep an eye out on the WB Games FAQ or just the Mortal Kombat Twitter, as I'm sure they're going to make some sort of official announcement on that at some point soon. But if you want a physical copy of the game, that will be at some point in June and will only be available in the Americas. Included in Aftermath, you're going to be getting the story expansion, which is going to give you a little more insight on things that go down literally the moment after the main story ends. You're going to get 3 new playable characters, including Fujin, Sheeva, and RoboCop. And then you're also going to be getting 3 new character skin packs, which are going to be released over time. The exact date hasn't been provided yet. So for everyone asking the question, yes, Fujin, Sheeva, RoboCop, all will be available on May 26th simultaneously. They will not be released one by one. They will not be released over the next couple of months. On May 26th, if you have Aftermath, you will gain access to the story expansion, the 3 new characters, and 3 new character skin packs, which won't be available at launch, but will be available down the line. And then there's also, which is something I didn't know about, an exclusive Thanks a Million Johnny Cage character skin, which will be available on May 26th. So that's pretty awesome. You can see here as well on the Mortal Kombat website that there's going to be new stages, and of course there's going to be friendships that are going to be coming on May 26th. This is a part of a free update. So if you have Mortal Kombat 11, you're going to get access to these things, as it is completely a part of a free update. So you don't need to worry about getting Aftermath if you're only excited about new stages and stage fatalities, of course, and then the friendships. If that's all you're looking forward to here, don't worry about buying Aftermath, as this is all coming free to the game on May 26th. There's going to be 4 new stages added into the game. You're going to get Kronika's Keep, which is a brand new map, hasn't been seen in a Mortal Kombat game before. Then we got the Soul Chamber and the Deadpools, which are obviously remastered stages from previous games. And then we got the Retrocade, which is something that I had no idea about until I went over to the PlayStation blog posted about the Aftermath reveal, and it gave us a little more insight as to what the Retrocade is. It says here, and then there's our 4th new stage, the Retrocade. The Retrocade is a love letter to the fans who've been with us since the earliest days of Mortal Kombat. It gleefully mashes up old school game stages with our more modern presentation. It's like someone opened up a portal to Nostalgia Realm. That sounds really freaking interesting. I cannot wait to see what that's going to end up looking like. Another thing that has confused me, and I'm sure will confuse a couple of other people, is this Eternal Clash skin pack. This is the pre-order bonus skin pack, so you can only get this if you pre-order Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath, and it is not a part of the 3 skin packs that are going to be coming a part of Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath. down the line. So this is completely a standalone thing that is separate from those 3 skin packs. And all in all, if you were to pre-order MK11 Aftermath, you're going to get a total of 4 skin packs and 1 additional skin for Johnny Cage. So that was something that I was a little bit confused about. I thought that this was one of the 3 skin packs. That is not the case. The pre-order skin pack is different from the 3 that we're going to be getting over the course of the next couple of months, I assume, I don't know, for Aftermath. All right. This is where things are going to get a little dicey, all right? We're going to talk now about the different editions of Aftermath that are currently available for pre-order or will be available to purchase on May 26th. There are some very conflicting opinions on this matter, and I'm going to try and be as level-headed as possible, and I suggest you do the same, and I'm going to see both sides of the argument here. So, first things first, we have Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath Collection. This is going to give you the base game, so Mortal Kombat 11. Then it's going to also give you the Aftermath DLC expansion, which is the 3 new characters, the new story, the new skin packs, and it's also going to give you the combat pack, which are the 6 new characters, the 6 skin packs that come in there, and then the 7 exclusive skins. So you're going to get Shang Tsung, Terminator, Nightwolf, Sindel, the Joker, and Spawn. This is all at a value of $60, which is a steal. If you are brand new to Mortal Kombat 11 and you're looking to get this game, this is the one you want to be getting. It gives you every single thing this game is going to have to offer on May 26th, all at $60. Then, though, we have the Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath plus Combat Pack bundle. This bundle includes the Aftermath DLC and the Combat Pack, and that's valued at $50. Then we have Aftermath itself. This is just the new story, just the 3 new characters and the 3 new skin packs, and that's valued at $40. Now, obviously, the prices are going to be different depending on where you are. In Canadian, it's a lot more. In some other countries, it might be different, but I'm just speaking in terms of American dollars here, and that's the values. So for the collection, which is the whole shebang, the game, the 2 DLC packs that we've got between Aftermath and the Combat Pack for $60. We got the bundle of the Combat Pack and Aftermath, which is $50, and then we got Aftermath itself, which is $40. There are, like I said, some very conflicting opinions on this simply because of the fact that Aftermath itself costs $40. A lot of people out there, like myself, who have bought the premium edition of Mortal Kombat 11, feel like this is a lot of money to be forking over on one game. And I can totally understand where some people are coming from. Because if you got the premium edition last year, you're essentially going to be spending a grand total of about $140 if you were to get Aftermath and that premium edition. And there may even be some people out there who a couple of weeks ago just paid for the premium edition. Granted, I know there's been a couple of sales in the last year. You know, there's been a lot of stuff that's gone on sale. The Combat Pack has gone on sale for some really great deals. So maybe a lot of people have gotten the game for a lot cheaper than they would have otherwise. But still, $40 is $40. That's almost the price of a full game itself. And we're only getting 3 characters and a bit of story from it. Granted, we don't know how long the story is, so maybe that's where a lot of the price comes from. And, you know, they got a guest character that is a licensed character that they have to pay for. So we have to understand that, yes, it might be a lot of money, but there's also a lot of money that goes into making this stuff. So I understand both sides of the coin. I understand why it costs $40. I mean, even if you look at the Combat Pack, that's 6 characters, 6 skin packs, 7 exclusive skins, and that's $40. Then if you look at Aftermath, 3 new characters, 3 skin packs, and a brand new story mode expansion. So both of those things, I feel like, depending on how long the story is, kind of balance out in terms of the way that they were priced. So this is a really conflicting one because I understand why some people might be upset over the price, but also at the same time, it's been a whole year since the last game came out. $40 in a year to save up might not seem like too much, but might still be too much for some other people. I don't want to judge anybody who is out there claiming this to be expensive because it is pretty expensive. But I also understand that there's a lot of work that goes into these things. Like I said, they got a licensed character in there with RoboCop, and that probably costs quite a bit of money. And they got a brand new story mode, which is something they've never done before. So there could be quite a bit of value within that. So I don't know. I'm really, really conflicted. I can't give you a definitive opinion on which side I lean here. If you want to pre-order, it looks like it's pretty much available to pre-order everywhere. It's available to pre-order now in the Americas on PlayStation Store. It's available to pre-order on the Microsoft Store, and at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which it's way past already now on Steam, it will be available to pre-order. So it looks like you can get this pre-order digitally everywhere now, but obviously that decision is up to you on whether or not you want to pre-order based on some of the stuff that I just told you. All right, so now that we've gotten kind of the most asked questions out of the way, I wanted to talk a little bit and break down some of the lore in Aftermath. We're going to talk about some of these character bios here that we got for Fujin, Sheeva, and RoboCop, and then we'll go over a little bit on what's going on in the story for Aftermath, just a little bit that we know so far. So with Fujin, we got this character bio. It says, Fujin, security. The god of wind, Fujin serves the elder gods alongside his brother Raiden as protectors of Earthrealm. Affable and lighthearted, he's adept at inspiring people's innate capacity for goodness and heroism to conquer forces of hatred and tyranny. Fujin believes Earthrealm's best days are still to come, and he fights to ensure that bright future. This character design is amazing. I cannot wait to see what his gear looks like. I cannot wait to see what his skins look like. But overall, I am so excited about Fujin, and I freaking love the way he looks in this game. So far, I am hyped with how Fujin looks like in this game. But then also we got Sheeva here, and hers mentions equality. The male Shokan scoffed when Sheeva entered their contest to choose the next Shokan leader, but Sheeva proved herself more than their equal. After a resounding victory, she was crowned the first queen of the Shokan. As queen, Sheeva now leads her people into the fight to attain their rightful place as partners in Outworld's rule. And then lastly, of course, we got Alex Murphy himself, RoboCop, and the bio for the character says this. Alex Murphy was a dutiful police officer who was brutally executed by a local gang. Brought back to life through OCP technology, Murphy was transformed into RoboCop, a highly advanced cybernetic police officer designed to uphold the law and protect the innocent. Now entering the Mortal Kombat universe, RoboCop received a few upgrades and is ready to serve the public by apprehending any combatants that stand in his way. That is awesome. I cannot wait to see what the gameplay is like for this character, because so far we don't really have anything in terms of his gameplay. We just saw the character revealed and that's it. And then we also have a quick description here of what the Aftermath actual story is going to be. It reads like this on the website. Aftermath features a brand new cinematic story centered around trust and deceit. Fire god Liu Kang, the new keeper of time and protector of Earthrealm, looks to secure the future he envisions. In order to do so, he is forced to enlist the help of some unlikely allies and familiar foes. Players will have to decide who they can trust and who they must defeat with fate on the line. Forge a new history. And we also saw, of course, in the actual trailer that a lot of this has to do with Shang Tsung essentially figuring out some of Kronika's plans and then going back in time or forward in time, I'm not entirely sure, to meet Fire God Liu Kang before he tries to reshape time himself to say, hey, you can't do that without Kronika's crown, and you destroyed that when you turned her into glass and kicked her face off. So we need to go back, get her crown from my island, and make sure then that you can reshape time in the way that you want it to. So that all seems really interesting. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to play out, but I am very much looking forward to seeing what the characters' involvements are, especially Kerry Tagawa as Shang Tsung. Then we got Fujin and Sheeva in there in the mix. I'm so hyped to see how this is all going to play out. But that's it. That's everything you need to know about Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath. I hope this video was informative. If you did find it informative, if you could consider leaving a like rating on the video, I would really appreciate it. And with all that said, I want to kick it to you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What are you most excited for when it comes to Aftermath? I think for me, it's got to be Fujin or RoboCop. I just want to see how this character is going to play. But I'm Caboose, and you can click on screen to make your way to one of the other videos on the channel, or you can click my logo to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter and like me on Facebook. Those links are in the description. Drop a like if you enjoyed, leave a comment if you have an opinion, and subscribe if you're new. See you guys later.